Hey, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Here's the agenda here, real brief. Seems like a few areas, but really brief. Hey, I just want to say thank you to everyone for all your hard work. Cannot say that enough to each of you and all of the diligence you've put toward your learning plans, your lesson plans, and obviously Schoology and all of the new things that we've been rolling out. Lots of great things going on. Make sure you guys are following us at Anna ISD CTE Steam, CT and Steam, um, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. A LinkedIn account is coming your way. All right, so let's get going here. So thank you. All right, the calendar. I just wanted to give you guys some peace here with this. The calendar um, that I sent out is a guide. It's not all will be done each month. And so what am I talking about with that? Remember, make a copy. All right, this is here. And obviously you guys know that you can get all of that in Schoology underneath CTE groups, career technical education, resources, and calendar, helpful links there. All right, but let's talk about this for a second. Let's say we are in the month of, let's say we are now in October. So schedule a guest speaker. I linked the committee list. You know, I that's there to help you, and honestly, you should be doing that as much as possible. And we'll kind of get to our goals here in a second. You'll see why. But once you get that done, it's really simple. Just click done, and then it grays it out. Faculty meeting, water supplies, follow through on things. This is all there to help you, um, to help guide you. Obviously, you're not going to do it all in a week. You're going to do it over a period of time. But don't stress out about every single item there. Work with your team and get things done. This is meant for you. I do not look at this. This is your copy. All right, moving on. All right, 22, 23 CT and STEAM goals. Input is being compiled and goals will be created based on that feedback. Thank you guys all for completing that. Really excited about that. Lots of great input there from everyone. Remember, this is all based upon the Association of Career Technical Education the high quality framework that's linked here. And specifically, we're going to talk about the three areas, but here are the 12 pillars or areas: standards aligned, sequencing articulation, student assessment, prepared and effective program staff, engaging instruction, access and equity, facilities, equipment, technology, materials, business and community partnerships. That's one of our focuses this year. All right, we'll talk about our advisory committees, student career development. Let's see, career technical student organizations is another focal area, work based learning, and then data and program improvement, which is the final area. And so I am working on compiling all that. Here are three focal areas. How is your team, your individual team, your group, your team that you work with, your career cluster, your area? How are you impacting these areas effectively? And so that's something that you should be at the front of your mind as you guys are taking care of business throughout this year. Lots of great things that we're doing already, but let's keep our focus here. Goals will be coming here specifically for these areas, but you could see the sub areas if you click on this link. All right, advisory committee contact. So one of the things that happens is that let's say we get new people in or we got people returning, um, things change, and so this list is dynamic. And a lot of times we'll run into situations where, or I run into situations where, and some of you guys that are on certain teams may run into, hey, how do I do that? Now I'm going to pause here for just a second because the how do is all in here. Here's your helpful links. This is all detailed out for you. There's a lot of how to's there. And then each of these folders contain information. I get it. You don't like to click on things. That's why I did this. Okay. this is what I've done for you to help offset some of your some of your um, maybe um, maybe you forgetting how to do something or something like that. So that's all there. So utilize that. But this advisory committee contact, okay, I I can't tell you how it's hard to explain through just words how important this is. This is your program. And so without making contact, without keeping contact, without documenting things, programs do not stay effective. They just don't. And so this is not for Mr. Mackey to do this. Yes, I do this with my leadership team, and you'll see committees, subcommittees there. And so if you click on this document, you should have this bookmark. It's also under helpful links. You could see where their email addresses are here, their phone numbers in some situations, their websites, and it is detailed by the area committee. Now, if you want to know what the alignment looks like, we'll throw that over here so it makes more sense. You can then go into here and see by cluster, by area, to see where you actually line up and see your team. And so you and your team should be scheduling meetings. Now, once you've done that, right, we've talked about what that looks like. You want to then make sure, which you have access to this, if you go into your applicable teacher or staff folder, you go into advisory committee. These are 21 22s. So if you were to go and look at, let's say, health sciences, there were several last year. You want to go in here and see what the format looks like for our advisory committees. Keep notes. If you need help, please, please, please speak to someone on your team. Okay. Enough on that. Certifications. Lots of great news here. Updated, updated, updated. You have or will receive an email with specific instructions soon. Listen, the new list came out, and some of you guys I met with, and you said, "Hey, Mr. Mackey, so we're going to roll this out next year." Oh no, oh no. See, we don't get to decide. When TA releases things, they were supposed to release it in June, but unfortunately, they didn't. So we don't have time to like wait for next year because this is our scorecard. This is our accountability. So high school staff, your certifications are the only one that actually counts, the ones that count toward CCMR points. Middle school, any certifications that we start there, you're very important because you start and lay the foundation for that which is going to be very important when they get to the high school. And so as we are rolling out certifications and credentialing at the middle school, just keep this in mind. It's very, very, very important for these students as they are starting that process. Now, at the same time, you're also familiarizing them with the process of certifying and I meant to say, I've already said that, excuse me. You're also stacking a resume bullet, which is what I wanted to say there. Okay. So, credentials. See, I used to have three tabs here. I had a TA tab, and then I had a non-TA tab, and I said, "Oh, I'm tired of all that." So we now have all of our new credentials here, and this is what we earn and have earned year over year. So I know we're gonna beat that, right? Yeah. All right. Here's the alignment. TA IBC cert. You'll see it by career cluster, course, entity, so forth and so on. If you don't know, ask somebody, ask me, or actually check first, check your email, and then maybe ask me. But it's very important. All right, Edu things. Make sure you're updating your inventory. Remember, Edu things are a one-stop shop for everything, guys. All right. You know, uh, I have updated Julie Kistler. I know you have. Thank you so much for getting ahead of things. And so, Julie, I'm impersonating you right now. And so you'll see that I have added your Stu Kent is in there now. So you click on that Stu Kent, and then you're going to select the course. And you already know this, Julie. and then you're going to select the date and select the kids. And so that's all there for you now. Um, Go ahead and get that updated. Passed, failed for each applicable certification per student. Make sure you input even when they attempt an exam. When we get into this whole pre and post, that's an attempt. Okay, the pre-test, it's not just for TIA. That is a benefit of this, but when there's a pre-test, it's going to help us out with the TIA alignment. I'm working on that with Mrs. Bridges. Okay, earned. You probably have heard the whole earned credential, and so that is for areas like our non-commissioned officer, some of our medical certifications that if a student takes and passes an exam, they may actually have to sit off for more for their actual credential. And so everyone, you'll just put in pass and you're good to go. All right, next thing, AHS eighth grade showcase night, whoop, whoop, November 2nd, 2022. Um, Yes, that's on there twice for your reading pleasure. And so from 5:30 to 7:30, locations AHS High School, AHS Auditorium and Cafeteria. This is for the AHS staff only. Middle school staff, if you want to come out and check out the greatness that these students are going, that the students and the staff members of each program and study will be displaying, come on out. Welcome you here. I think there's going to be food that night. If there's not, maybe I'll get us pizza. I don't know. And so, all right, last thing. Well, two things. Don't forget to sign in. There's your link there. And then I just want to leave you guys with this. I trust you guys. All right. I trust every one of you. And I trust you so much that um, I'm not worried about things getting done. I'm not worried about um, our checks to get done, our advisory checks and things like that. Okay, and so please know that I trust is not a it's not an easy thing. You know, that's it. It takes time to develop that, right? And so thank you for your continued um, excellence in all that you're doing and your empowering of your students in the classroom and your challenging of your students to take them to higher rigorous levels of learning, and thank you for making it very 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 engaging for them on a daily basis. Okay, I appreciate everything you guys do. That's all I have for you. Thank you.